Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to be showcasing the new 1000 Bankai Rukia. Unfortunately, it's about a day late because, work and whatnot, but we'll be able to show her case on her GQ and IT. And, I guess we'll look over the models and whatnot. I did that with the Renji and Byakuya, and I will say the model is probably like my favorite part about her. Like, I think it looks really, really good. I kind of wish they kept the white sword. I kind of like the white sword from the old Rukia. But obviously that's just a bit of a preference thing. Obviously it makes more sense for it to be like this. I mean, like the cape and whatnot, it looks really nice. I also like the goggles. It's not just like thick, like Among Us looking goggles. Like, look at those things. Those things are that's huge. It's huge. But yeah, I think it looks nice. Nothing. The pose also. I think I like the pose more, and then I just have this one here just because why not? But yeah, the Rukia. A lot of slander on her is going on. I've seen the runs in GQ. I've been hearing she's basically on par with, or just like maybe a bit better than the Yumachika. Kind of concerning. I've done one run, but it wasn't like anything spectacular. I've already noticed that the spawns of the guild quest is very iffy and very awkward. But yeah, let's go over the kit. She has squad 0 killer plus, so she's never gonna have killer in IT or anything, which is very unfortunate. That's one big gripe. I wish she got squad 0 killer plus and then base Soul Reaper killers. So that way she at least has killer against the side mobs, and then just random little side or little mobs in like guild quests or IT or lemon breakup potentially. Then they can be used in multiple areas with killer. Another thing is her biggest regret, to be honest, is just her strong attacks. I'm really not a fan of her strong attacks. I believe she has the same 960 suction vortex on her SA2 with no status elements, which is a huge L. And then her SA1 is Kenpachi's lunge, which is okay. It's not amazing, but it's not the worst strong attack. It could be like mid-month power Stark like strong attack, which is awful. And then her SA3, personally, I'm not a fan of it. I prefer the full screen, so that way you have back width, you can hit everything around you instead of only in front of you. I'm not that fan of it, especially in guild quests. I really just don't like it that much. I prefer just a standard full screen. You can just stand in the middle, SA3, and hit all around you instead of hitting only in front of you. I'll kind of try to show it a bit more in GQ, but yeah, just her strong attack kit I think is very underwhelming. And then the other fact that a lot of it is just basically in guild quest. Like, she's not a bad unit by any means. She's definitely a good unit. It's just she's very underwhelming for what it is. Bankai Rukia, probably the most hype overall character in Bleach Core 2, aside from maybe Senjumaru's Bankai, just because nobody expected us to get that. But outside of that, I think that she did have like the most like hyped fight in Core 2. But yeah, it's just kind of disappointing. And then the Soul Bomb, I will say the Soul Bomb is horrible. Like, it actually does nothing. You have 0 devastation, which I didn't even realize. She has no bombardment, no weakened defense, literally nothing. That is incredibly... Like, when I show you the Soul Bomb at 1.5, you'll be like, bro, did you even use a strong attack? It's actually horrible. It's basically just proccing status summons. That's all it's there for. Like, I don't even think it kills any of the side mobs in guild quests, especially because you don't have killer against any of them because they're Soul Reapers. But yeah, definitely some qualms, some gripes about this character. I really am kind of annoyed at these increased damage in GQ kind of characters, especially when we get characters like Byakuya or Ishin, which are the 2 prime examples recently that don't have any of these guild quest like reliant skills, and yet they perform far better without those in GQ than the character that is 100% specifically made for guild quest, hence as Masaki and Rukia. And honestly, it's mainly because they kind of give them the worst strong attack kit of the 2. From what I've seen, like, I think Byakuya has a very, very good strong attack kit. Ishin has a very, very good strong attack kit. And then Masaki and Rukia have very mediocre strong attack kits overall. It's very underwhelming. It's very underwhelming. But yeah, let's just take her into an IT guild quest, and then yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of her. Let's hop on in. Alright, so let's just hop on in. Go with the SA1 immediately into the SA2. Okay, I missed right there. Let's go right here into the SA3. Okay, not terrible. We got the SP boost. Oh, there's underground. Are they underground? I think they have underground mobs. Why am I not doing like any damage to this boss? There we go. Was I just not hitting them? I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I've been up for like 20 hours. Put the SA2 there. Into the... Thank goodness we have drain. But yeah, why was I not doing damage earlier? Did they have underground enemies? Let's put the SA1. Into the SA1 yet again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why that felt like I was doing no damage there, but it's fine. But yeah, like, as you can see, everything's just like kind of in front of me. Like, it's not terrible for this guild class. What? What? Where did the boss... Why did the boss come from below? What? That's so random. Also, I didn't practice people this entire time on that boss. That's weird, but I don't even care. It's whatever. I'll probably just do another match, but like I've never actually even done this IT as well. I don't really know how they spawn. Okay. But yeah, like I'm just not a big fan of this strong attack kit. Okay, dude, I'm never staying at full stand with this character. Like, I don't think I've stayed at full stand a singular time, like, using this character. Genuinely. I even have long try to try to, like, avoid these enemies, and still nothing. But, yeah, let's watch the Soul Bomb. The damage is very mediocre, I'm not gonna lie. Bankai Rukia. Yeah, like, look at that. Like, that was... it's so bad. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I gotta just... There we go. The Soul Bomb as well. I like the visuals and stuff, but dear God, dude, her forehead looks huge. I don't know why it's animated like that. It could be the angle. I've heard people say that. Wow, that is such a terrible clear time. Granted, I don't know where any of the mobs spawn, but, like, the Soul Bomb is cool. But my God, that forehead is massive. That is a chrome dome and a half. That's all I can say on that one. Let me do another run. I'm actually so tired. Let's go for a bit of a better run. I don't know why the first time they were... Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, like these guys are underground or something. But yeah, I think she's a fine character. It's not terrible. Like, you can definitely still use her, especially in content where it's not like super like insane difficult like guild quest. But it's kind of just, it's Bankai Rukia. I think she deserved a better treatment, but it is what it is. Everybody's gotten a character they're like, oh, that's a bit of a yikes for that character. Okay, so she like spawns like right on top of my feet. That's kind of annoying. Especially when I don't proc a status summon, and then her SA2 doesn't have status summons in general. That's like really annoying. I really hate her SA2. The fact that it has 0 status summons. Really should have had, you know, a status element. I really am not liking the boost. Also, she doesn't have an EX skill. Like, in terms of the boost, I mean the SA2 boost, it's just like, why do we have it? Why do we not just have like a regular SA2, you know? Like a suction vortex, just like Byakuya's, but with status elements. Why do we need a boost on an SP character? You know, like it just doesn't really make. Oh, that's awkward. Just doesn't make any sense why she needs it, especially because she doesn't have an EX skill to make up for the lack of SA2 that can proc status elements. But I mean, like, she's fine. Like, what was that? 115, and that's with my shitty gameplay. Like, she's fine. It's not awful. I just don't like the SA2. Like, genuinely, I think if she could inflict status summons and she had like a decent SA2, like suction vortex or an actual vortex or like a full screen like Kenpachi's, or I guess has a slightly less than a full screen, but you know what I mean. I think that would have been much better than what she ended up getting. But yeah, let's just bring her into Guild Quest. Sorry if I'm feeling a bit you know, out of breath. I don't know. I feel winded. Alright, so today this is this is gonna be my Guild Quest team. Unfortunately, I don't have like, you know, the new. I guess you could use Chica, but I don't have Shuhei, unfortunately, so it's very rough. I did one run at Nightmare, just off camera, and the spawns are horrible. It's really not very fun, the way they designed this Guild Quest. But we'll have to see how it goes. I asked around, and apparently this is the best build for her, so I'm sorry, but you know, if the fortification is built on the Masanga, I don't know. But this is what I was told to use, so I was like, okay. So I used the T-set, SP boost, Lieutenant's badge, and then the Masanga. And then we have the Gremmy, the full stamina damage, increased strong attack damage for all three of the links, because my mind chat is only 1.5, so apparently this one is better. SP of 10, full stamina damage. I need to change the long stride. I will change that to SP. Alright, so I ended up fixing her T20 ability. I ended up giving her 200 SP. Maybe focus is better, I don't know. I just went with SP. That's usually what I end up giving units. And then I'm using Tsukishima. He is just a debuffer, unfortunately. I don't have an actual good booster for this GQ, because if you don't have the end of month or mid-month Parasol Shunsui that released in like June, you don't really have a good NAD character for this week. But I gave Tsukishima Chappie, Golden Chappie, and then the Masanga, and then full normal attack damage since Rukia is a booster herself, and then Byakuya is here simply to buff Rukia's damage since I do not have the Shuhei with the increased strong attack damage by 20% from the Riggatony link, and then Team Party increased Soul Reaper damage to status and unaffected enemies of 30%. Tendra would probably be better if you have him. But yeah, this is all I can do. You could use a Maid or He-Maid or something, you know, for barriers and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to be going in very hard first, and then we'll go to Nightmare with the exact same build. Tsukishima, by the way, is full stamina and attack. So yeah, and then nothing really matters on Byakuya. He's just there. He's just there. Alright, I'm already having to reset on very hard. I love that. Let's go with the SA3, into the SA1. That's fine. I need to remember that Tsukishima is not immune, so I need to remember that. I'm going to SA3 immediately because last time I soul bombed and it just flung all of them back. Wait one little second. With the SA. Are you kidding? Dude, I'm sorry, but this is so garbage. This is so garbage. Oh, I hate her SA3. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so annoying. I want to sit in the middle in SA3 and hit everything around me, but I have to run to the edge of the map. Such a mid SA3. I don't know why people like it. I hate it. Like, obviously it's probably like if you stand in this one specific tile, you can hit everybody. It's so terrible. I hate it. I want to sit in the middle. I want to be able to just dodge around a little bit, not run to the corner of the map so I can lunge inwards and hit everything, run to the edge and SA3 to hit everything. This SA3 is garbage. I'll never enjoy it. It's just not fun. Go with the SA2, into the SA1, and Oetsu dodged my SA1 because of his insane lunge, so that's cool. Let's go with the SA1, into the SA3, and one little side mob is living. That could just be this GQ, but yowzers do I hate, absolutely hate this strong attack. It's just not a good, her soul bomb, I mean, I said strong attack, I meant her soul bomb. Where is Ichibe? Why is he at the bottom of the map? Her soul bomb does no damage. She doesn't inflict status summons on her SA2. Her SA3, I despise with a passion. Dude, I can't even get 40 seconds with this unit in very hard. I'm not having a good time with this unit is all I'll say. Obviously, it's probably just I'm tired, skill issue, and missing multiple enemies. Like, if I place my strong attack kits better, it's just better probably, but it's just not fun. Like, I really am just not a fan of this Rukia. I'm never going to use this character outside of this very specific GQ, and I'm already waiting for a replacement. Like, her damage is so good. Her damage is very good. But, let's do Nightmare. Let's do Nightmares. Let me just get this run over with so I can just stop using this character. I don't like her, and that's all I'm going to say on it. I'm finding the lack of range on her SA1 very problematic because I'm too scared to move in and attack. Where is Tendro? He's frozen up at the top. Of course he is. SA3. And How is bro not frozen? And Tsukishima took damage, so that's like half my damage is gone right there. Into the SA1. Lovely that I just don't have it. How are people getting like 30 seconds left with this terrible character, bro? I don't get it. Dude, I don't know what to do against this oh, and they're... Game? Game? Dude, like, this... I hate this character. I actually am... I don't ever want to use Rukia ever again. She feels so slow. Byakuya was clearing with 40 seconds so consistently. I know she's ×3 damage, but oh my days, is she so unfun. She's so stiff. She is so stiff. I hate this, by the way. Why are there ×5 damage phases and ×3? This is the dumbest thing ever. Make them ×5, Caleb. Make them ×5. It's a very skilled kit is probably all it is, and I'm just absolutely butchering it with my like 2 hours of sleep. And then this is, oh my god, Suki, can you please stop getting status procced? Like, please go to the middle of the map and stop taking damage, bro. No SP boost. Thank you. I think because Senju is right next to me, it aimed right upwards, so that's very cool. Please, who? Thank you. Not liking this. Well, I froze, but yet again, Mr. Tsukishima is still... Who is left alive? Tsukishima, whatever. I mean, that was a much easier run. It could just because I don't have a NAD character side, to be honest. Like realizing it, I keep forgetting that Tsukishima is not immune, which is so stupid. I wish they would change that, but... Like, do you see what I mean? Like, this GQ is so awkward. I have to, like, hide up in the corner, make sure Tsukishima doesn't get paralyzed, and then I have to hide in the corner so I can use my SA3. It's just so unfun. It's very aggravating. It could just be because I'm tired. All I'll say is I wish she was more fun. I wish she was more fluid. She feels very stiff, and I'm never going to use this character ever again. Like, outside of Guild Quest. This is like when I saw her skills, I was like, oh, she's gonna be very bad. I don't want to use her. That was my thing. I will say, I think she's better than Yumachika. I was hearing people say that Yumachika was just vastly superior than Rukia, which I don't see the case. I absolutely hate Yumachika's SA2. The barrage attack, I think, is a failed strong attack and should never be a strong attack in the entire game because you have to stand still for like 10 seconds for it to go off. I think it's terrible and should never return. But yeah, that's probably my showcase of her. I don't want to use this character anymore. I'm sorry. She's very unfun. She should have been very broken, very insane. She should have been better. And that's my take. Obviously, there's gonna be some people who hate that. I think she deserved better. She's just a very unfun character. Like, even when I was using Byakuya, I have very low skill, very unskilled gameplay, as you guys saw. And Byakuya was cleaning house. Like, he was cooking. He was super easy. He's super fluid. Everything about him is just better. He got so much more, so much of a better treatment. It's insane. But yeah, let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Take care and peace out.